Cocktail characters, cocktail characters coming to you.
Let's do the whole video like this. The whisper about it.
Yes. Why is that a trend?
I don't know.
It draws you in?
I'm like, put the phone closer to my ear.
It feels like weirdly sexual about like a cleaning
does.
product. I'm like, why are you trying to turn me on about like a natural cleaner right now?
No doubt.
I need to whisper about it.
I've got to go clean the toilet with this natural cleaner. It's going to not
Are you
harm my
doing
child.
it in your silk pajamas? I mean, I don't understand.
So
We're not gonna whisper.
no,
It's not
gosh,
a
we
thing.
can barely even just talk normal, let alone
my
whisper.
sock little toe thing got off center.
I hate it.
And it wrapped around.
You ever had yours wrap around so bad that the heel comes to the top?
Yes, I hate it right now. I hate
In
these
real
socks.
time. In real time. Oh my gosh.
That's the worst.
It feels like when something like that happens, it feels like I'm probably going to choke. Like I'm getting suffocated.
Yeah, it's like I have got to quickly remedy this him situation.
I mean, these are coming. Socks are off. So I don't even care how cold
my
it is.
shoes
Socks
are off, my socks are off.
Everything's
Oh my gosh.
what?
Okay. I went on a walk this weekend and I had it was cold, so I had long johns underneath another pair of sweats.
Very smart layering.
But the long johns are old and a little loose. But only at the top. Real tight up the bottom.
You know what I hate about long johns? Not to take away from your story, I just gotta say this real
Tell
quick.
me.
I get web crotch in them. Like they start hanging down to where they're like.
I had a wad. I was walking with a wad and the band was mid butt cheek the whole walk. I literally needed suspenders for the long johns. So I'm trying to just get back, trying to just finish my walk with a whole crotch of a long john sitting nestled in the seat of another sweatpant in between my body and another sweatpant layer.
You just are describing it perfectly.
It was absolutely horrible.
It's awful.
It was awful.
I hate having to do layers. I think that's why I'm not made for the cold weather.
It was awful.
You have to do layers. And
You have to layer.
I start like, what's happening? This layer's doing this. This layer's riding up. That one's going down.
And then trying to do it so you can get them all. Then you get them all adjusted.
And then having to go to the bathroom.
That's why if you're going to do a layered activity, you got to do it in a short amount of time.
All right. Okay. I think that's a good resolve. That's a good resolution for all that.
Because something happens in the layers. No, bueno. I've peed my pants in layers before.
Because you couldn't get them off quick enough.
Wow.
You
I was laughing too hard.
It was just a choice, or not a choice.
Well, it didn't feel like a choice. But then my friends were laughing at me. So then I had to run back to the house in my pee pant layers. That was not my best day.
Pee pants layers.
Anyways,
That's amazing.
they got in trouble for laughing at me.
Good, they should.
And I got a cookie.
From your mommy?
Yep.
Oh.
I got home.
Mom,
Tears and pee everywhere.
And they're
What
laughing.
happened? I get in the shower. Then I come out. They're all back and in trouble. Guys. And I got my cookie.
Oh, you're such a turkey.
So anyways, but don't let your long johns wad.
Oh, that's the worst.
Golly.
Ugh.
Those
That takes away from the whole. But you know what? I've been watching on Reels. It keeps popping up for me to do those special like Wool-X, like not long johns, but like leggings that are.
Yes.
And I'm not going to buy into those necessarily, but I am going to do some because I threw away all. Yeah, like alpaca or something. Ooh, that'd be nice. 'Cause then there's just one layer because they're perfectly warm.
Will you let me know how that
I
goes?
will let you know. Maybe you know what we should do? We should buy a pair
And wear them on here.
and wear them on here and give our thoughts and feelings
We'll
on
be
it.
sweating on the end.
On the end,
At the end. What on the end of me will be
there's no
sweating?
layers, so there's no wads, so we should be good.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I love that.
I'll have to find a brand that we want to try though, because I don't want to. Because I want ones that are like real, like wool or real alpaca. I don't want ones that are synthetic because those make me feel sweaty, and I hate that.
Right.
I'm itchy. I want something good because I just want one pair.
Are you going to research them?
Yeah,
I don't want to research.
I'll research it.
Okay. And then send me a link.
I will. Huh. Speaking of things you learn about online.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And speaking of being a child, growing up when we did, I feel like
90s.
always.
Mm-hmm.
But-
yeah.
but always.
Always.
It just felt the health trends, but I look at now and I think they're even more. But I just felt like my mom was constantly on a diet.
It's
It was
prolific.
diet trend.
Yeah, diet trends.
Now it's like
prolific now. It's
Yes.
like because of the interweb. It's just
It's
you
new.
can't get away from it.
And you literally can't do them all. It would be a full-time job to try and be like, you got to drink enough water and electrolytes and get your protein in to do the workout, but you got to eat your protein here because you got to fast. You have a fasting window that you got to be within, and then you got to take your vitamins and your supplements, and then this is the perfect time to work out for your body, and then
but not too hard, just a little bit,
not
because
too
you're a woman,
hard.
you're getting older in years, and you don't want to
That's
stress your
right.
body out.
And you can't fast too much, but then you got to lift heavy weights. But then if you lift too much heavy weights, then you got to go get a massage because your muscles are all tensed up and stuff, and you got to detox.
And then you go to sauna, and you go to lymph cleanse.
That's right. But then guess what? Don't wash your hair too much because you got to let the natural oils in, but you're sweaty as all get out because you're working out and stuff. So
my
then
gosh.
you just can't win.
That's what it feels like. That is exactly what it feels like.
Yes.
Okay, we've talked about a lot of things, but like big time stuff too. Like everything's about cleansing.
Oh, yeah.
And about not just, here's my problem too. Is that sometimes I start getting like, yeah, that makes sense. I'll be reading something, watching something, and I'm like, wait a minute, they're trying to sell me something. So then I have to try to like filter through, then research if this is even a good product. And I'm like, so finally I decided I'm skimming past the products because everybody's trying to sell something, which it may be beautiful, amazing products. They may be wonderful.
But I
can't deal.
It's too, and then it's not just for me. It's for my children. For my friends, for my parents. It's just
It's never ending.
It's never ending. You never get a break.
Okay, so we were talking about one the other day that I was like, oh my gosh, I've not done the research on this, but maybe you know more about it. But you were talking, you were acting stressed out and like jokingly started doing tapping.
So I have a friend who does this for real. She swears it works. So there's medical science behind it that I don't know. I need to research it more. But I believe it's like it's hitting nerve points, I think. And it's like you talk through stressful things, but you're like tapping through it. So it's like it's working it through
So is it like
your system?
I think it's an EFT thing, like an electric frequency thing. Like it's resetting that or something.
Yes. Yeah. And she like taps different points for different things. And she like does her chin. And she's like, I literally swear it works. And here's what I can see. You know, like when you're stressed out and you kind of rub your temples, it feels good to me. Yeah. I don't know about anything, but like if somebody was to just do this like lightly on my head, that would feel good.
It's kind of like when somebody like massages your scalp.
So I'm like, maybe it's just relaxing to people.
That could be it.
But
Or
it's a big trend.
Or it's giving you, it's been proven too that meditating and focusing and breath work is actually really, really healthy. Just the basics.
Yes.
So maybe doing this is giving you something to focus on and causing you to focus and breathe. And that's also resetting.
That might be true. That might be part of the focus of it.
But I do believe that we're electrical. We're electric. There's actually, we have like a literal electric, and there's scientific stuff that talks about that.
Yes.
So maybe it is doing something to like reset the brain.
Yes. So here's what's interesting to me. I feel now, and I think there's probably a lot of scientific based evidence on some trends throughout the world. But I think now there's so much emphasis on like the wellness of the body that a lot of this stuff actually probably is really good for you, but you just can't incorporate it all.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I do look back at some of the early diet trends. I'm like, now that was just not good for us.
Okay, like the whole Snackwells thing, when that brand, like the Snackwells brand in the 90s that got super they had the little cookies
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Oreo
if it was expensive, we probably didn't buy it.
Well, we didn't buy it because my mom's like, that's bad for you. And then years later, I remember my friends eating boxes of the Snackwells and then they'd have raging diarrhea afterwards because of all that ingredient was so bad, and it was just like not. So I remember my mom's like, we don't have those in this house because it's garbage. There's bad stuff in this. That's diety things, but I remember that was a huge thing.
Oh my!
And all the like baked diet chips and stuff was full of that crap.
Yes, baked everything.
Oh my gosh!
But it's just not even real food.
No, it's not even.
And like, okay, so I feel like the fat free was very large.
Yes,
then.
huge.
It was like fat free everything, and I'm like, what? We're just, our brains are just dying inside.
Yeah, because we need fat to live, but we don't need this garbage fat. We need good fat.
I I remember was like in high school always, and my mom was on diet trends a lot, like always doing something. And so I was very aware of that world. And I wasn't super thin in high school. So I was like, okay, always trying to, lose weight or do something. And I remember eating fat-free yogurt and pretzels every day for lunch.
How'd that go?
Not well. I did not. I was not thin in high school.
I kept breaking out. I don't know why.
Seriously, my face was puffy and I couldn't concentrate. But like, it's literally not even food.
Right? You're not no nutritional value at all.
It was like Raisin Bran for breakfast, fat-free yogurt and pretzels for lunch. After school, I would heat up a tortilla with American cheese in it. And then dinner, my mom did cook from scratch. So dinner was probably something decent.
Yeah, I would think.
Still.
Wow. You really?
When I had a friend's mom who was on the Atkins diet.
That was a big one. Huge. And then they start coming out with the bars and the chips and the bags of snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Those were probably full of healthy nutrition.
Just low carb. Wasn't Atkins low carb?
Low carb, yeah. High protein, low carb.
So here's the thing. It's like there's some good parts of some of these things.
It's the extremes, and it's also falling into being prey to the marketing attempt to get us into that stuff.
Yes.
I do think that I agree with I'm all about the holistic piece of it, but I do feel like it's so overwhelming. But like the idea of grounding makes total sense. Yeah. Go outside. The idea of
put your feet in the ground.
Going outside for the first 15 minutes of the day to get the sun rising. Yes. That probably has something special for your body to reset and come out of its sleeping stages and all that. I believe in all that. But to like put all that into play is so overwhelming.
It is
so overwhelming.
Literally, there's been mornings, and it's like 4 hours later, and I'm like, I'm just trying to be healthy this morning.
Yeah.
And I've spent 4 hours trying to. Okay, I'm gonna get outside. Then I'm gonna come in and read, and I'm gonna drink water while I do that.
And then I'm gonna journal.
But then I'm gonna do some black coffee before I do
but
food.
Not with but no sugar.
But then the second cup of coffee you can have with creamer. But I only have to eat a high protein breakfast that I gotta make.
I want to break my fast. Oh my god. With bullet coffee. Remember bullet coffee for a while? That was huge.
Yes.
I liked it, but I didn't. I stopped doing that after a while.
How sustainable are these things?
Yeah.
There's another trend I was thinking of, like a diet trend. Okay, this was not even a diet trend, but I feel like it's actually coming back. Pilates was huge when I was a kid. My mom had, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe I just thought it was because my mom had this Pilates video that I was like,
did she have the Windsor Pilates one with the
were the girls wearing red one in a red outfit, one in a blue outfit?
I don't remember. I had
and
those.
It looked.
I had some when I was first married called Windsor Pilates. It was a whole.
I remember Windsor Pilates, but I don't know the brand of them, but I just thought they were great.
Yeah.
And it was hard. I was like pumping arms.
Oh yeah.
But then Pilates is huge again right now.
I think it's even bigger now.
Yeah.
Because finally it's made its way to the Midwest and people are like investing in the machines they have for a few years now. So it's finally here.
I know.
But yeah I remember my mom did, and I was fascinated by it because it looked more like a game than a diet plan. So do you remember Sweat Into the Oldies guy? The guy that did Sweat Into the Oldies? It has the big afro. He's a white guy.
Yes.
Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons. He had a diet for a while, diet plan. And you bought this whole plan and it came in this package and it had this like all these color coded cards for all the different like vegetables, fruits, carbs, basically all that color coded. And then there was like on the card was like things you could eat. And then you take that and you slide it in. That's what you have for the day. Like you take it all, you put all of your cards on one side. And after you've had that vegetable helping or that protein helping, you move it over into these other slots. And I was obsessed with messing with it when my mom was like had it laid out and she'd have it all lined up and I'm like moving it around. Like
she's like, why isn't this diet working? You're giving her like 10 extra helpings of everything.
Oh,
that's amazing.
I loved playing with it. I remember that. Anyway, there's always something.
Richard Simmons, his workout videos, I remember doing those with my mom.
Sure.
Those were great.
I loved them.
P90X. Did you get that? Was later.
That was later. That was after I was married. Jordan and we attempted it, and I'm like, no,
that was
hardcore.
He was like yelling at us.
He was mean.
Me and my high school friends would meet in like an upstairs church Bible school room. Did some P90X.
P90X. Okay, this
got
is a
this.
fun one.
Okay.
My friend and I, I'm just a little bit older than you. We 10 years or more. And so we had one. MTV was huge in the 90s, of course, and we loved to dance. We were always dancing, making up choreography and all these things. There was it was called, oh gosh, it was
Zumba.
No, it was before that. Shoot, I'll have to think about it. We would go to save our money and go to Walmart and buy the next VHS. And it was a dance show on TV, on MTV. And then the main guy, him and some friends, they made a workout.
That's amazing.
It was so much fun. And then we would learn it. And then
was it like the choreograph? You would teach you the choreograph of the dance too?
But then we utilized, it was used in a sweaty or cardio way.
Yes.
We loved it. And then we would go to like dance get-togethers and we would.
Was it like he wore like
his name was Eric. It was all his.
Yes, I remember those.
We loved him. Why am I thinking?
What are the name of those?
We would do these dances and we'd have to learn them, and it was so much fun. We'd do them in my basement, and we would have when we go to like to graduation party. We were like, "Excuse me,
we've got the choreograph."
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now people are all over doing that all over the tiki-taki and whatnot. And we used to do that back in our basements in 1994.
You're like, ever heard of a VHS?
Heard of VHS tape? Rewind.
Yes,
that.
I remember
you guys
those.
are not getting step 6 down. Rewind.
Go back. Man,
so much fun. And we got so good at them. We just have to. We could do that dance to as long as the beat was right. We could do it to other songs. It was really fun.
That's so much fun.
I have to think of the.
Dang, yeah, those are good.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyway,
okay.
What else?
Tell me, you were telling me that one time you tried lemon.
Okay, it's called the Master Cleanse. Okay. About the book. So I'll tell you about the Master Cleanse, about the book and everything. Okay. This was when I worked. It was in my 20s. I was working at the title company, and me and my friend Teresa, she was a hoot and a half. Shout out Teresa McQueen. We called her Mama T. She was a nut. We loved it. We had a good time together. And we would always try weird stuff together all the time. I heard my mom told me about this, or I saw this thing at the store. Let's try it with me. We do a little, make a little concoction with chia seeds and whatever, flaxseed. Anyway, so there was this thing called the Master Cleanse. It's been around forever.
Yes.
And you do a concoction of fresh lemon juice, pure maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and filtered water, and you drink that like 3 or 4 times a day.
Okay.
To where it gives you, because the maple syrup has calories, you're getting calories through the day. It's very calorie deficient, of course, but you're supposed to be cleansing your body and doing this
and
reset.
You only do water in that
all day. And you can do herbal teas.
Okay.
And you're supposed to do it for 10 days.
Okay. That's a long time.
And somebody in the book did it for like 40 or something.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I don't think so. But all this stuff, they put it together and they say this helps cleanse the liver, helps break down the plaque in your bowels or whatever, intestines. I don't know. Anyway, but so I did that.
Mm-hmm. How did it go?
For 10 days.
10 days
10
is
days.
It feels so long. I just did a 3-day juice cleanse.
How'd that go?
Great, but
You're getting some other options besides that. Right. So it's interesting. It literally changed my taste buds while I was doing it, to where I had to stop drinking just, Nestle pure water out of a bottle, because it started tasting weird and disgusting, to where I had to like level up my water type, like, because I needed more like cleaner. You could
almost like taste the plastic.
Yes, it was disgusting. To where I was like, I remember calling Jordan. He was at work. I was like, I can't even drink water anymore. I'm like crying.
But does that feel concerning about our water?
Right.
Maybe.
Me? I mean, we don't know. Right. And then anyway, I did that for 10 days.
That's so
I'm sure it was a total B, because I'm not eating and everything.
No.
But I also like watching TV. I remember I was watching, maybe Survivor at the time, because I was really into Survivor somewhere in there, or the dance show I loved too. So You Think You Can Dance was one of those 2 shows I was really into. And they would kept showing Hardee's commercials.
Oh no.
And I'm laying on the couch get up with a blanket this is awful. So after day 3, I was like, I'm awesome.
Yeah.
And then day 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. 10 days is fine. I got past 7, and then that's when I started losing my mind. And gosh darn it, I'm almost to 10. I'm almost to 10. I'm almost to 10.
A week in.
I know, right? So I got to 10, and then I lost 10 pounds. It was like a pound a day. And at that time, I wasn't even really
Right.
that heavy, but you know, I was feeling pretty trim. Actually, looking at pictures at that time, I was even more slimmed down than I thought I was looking back, but looking good, feeling good. Of
Yeah.
course, I eventually put it all back on.
Sure.
I tried to do it another time. I could only last 5 days.
Yeah.
I tried to do it another time. I could only last 3 days. Like it was a little
can't.
slow, but I was so into it that I remember having friends tell me that they wanted to do it, and so and they're like, but I don't really want to like read the whole book. I'm like, okay. I made a Word document.
What's in the Word document? Just
Like directions, and then what you should do if you start feeling a certain way, and like how you should space yourself.
Oh my
If you wanted to
gosh.
do like a combo, like you could make a concentration of but you don't want to put the water activated it.
Right.
So you could make the solution
And then just portion
pour
it
your,
out.
and then you could take it with you, keep it cool, take it with you, and then put your water in as you
the
needed it.
master of the master cleanse.
Yes. I actually kept that coffee forever. I finally got rid of the book because I had it forever, and I was like, you'll never do this again. This was not sustainable. There's better ways to cleanse, I'm sure of it. Oh my gosh. But I was obsessed with it. I was the master cleanser for a good year, and then after a while I was like, yeah, this is probably not. And you're supposed to like journal out like
how you're feeling.
what your mood was like. I'm like, I'm sad and I'm mad. Sad and mad.
It was just sad mad for
Just
10
sad
days.
mad for 10 days. And actually, like I said, I had a few pretty good days in there, but
Yeah.
then it was like, and
So that is one thing I found with cleanses, I think, is there is a point where you're like, okay, I feel kind of energized, and it is nice. I feel like it's nice for your body to get a break from digesting.
I agree.
I think it's actually good for your
fasting's
body.
probably really good for you.
Yes.
Fasting or cleansing or detoxing, all that.
And
yes.
you also start to understand why food and nutrition is so good for your brain, because you're like, I think my brain's starting to need some food and nutrition and
Yes.
things to keep us like functioning at
the
a high
fog,
level.
the brain fog comes in hard at some point.
So it's like it's good. That's why it's good for a time period, and then you gotta link back into good nutrition.
100%. And that, I feel like you knowing your body and understanding
Mm-hmm.
that instead of just jumping on the bandwagon and going forward just because somebody else did it, like understanding that there's got to be a breaking point where my body says you're done.
Yep.
I got what I needed out of this. I feel reset. I'm ready to
Yes.
go again.
Yeah, because all these things had to start with somebody being like, this worked for me. So then, but everyone's body's different, and that's part of what your New Year's thing
Yeah.
is.
Do what's good for you.
Yeah.
Like even Jordan and I are doing like no alcohol, no sugar in January for this month, but I don't have a sugar addiction. Like I don't go buy candy. I mean, if there's some laying around, like some yummy little like Nerds
Sure.
clusters, I want to have a
Grab it.
couple of them.
Grab a little bit.
But I don't buy it. I don't
Yeah.
bring it in the house usually. And I never drink soda, or if I do, it's like half a can. I'm
Right.
like, thanks for letting me drink your soda. You can have the rest back.
Yeah.
That's not my problem. Me having a glass of wine every night, it's a problem.
Alcohol's my problem.
Obviously. No, but that's so much sugar in that. So
Right,
I feel like my body's
it's
like,
just so different.
but there's other things I need to control.
Sure.
So we're talking about this for this month, and he's like, how you doing on your sugar and your alcohol? I'm like, great. He's like, you've had no sugar? And I'm like, I have had some, but I don't have a problem with sugar, Mr. Pop. So
Mr. Pop.
Mr. Soda Pop. But again, it's
Right. It's just knowing
it's
your
him
body.
versus, we're in this together, and we
Yeah.
have our own little like take on what we need to do to make
100%.
adjustments. But
I think that's so good.
I think I feel too like if you start becoming preoccupied, like so when I'm doing like a cleansing type thing or a detox, it starts feeling really good to not have to deal with like making decisions with food. It's like,
Yes.
oh, this is such a relief. But then when you like, for me, a corner starts being turned when I start becoming preoccupied with thinking about what I could be eating or something. Like at that point, it's like, okay, it's time to start incorporating it back in. Whenever at first it's like, okay, I guess I should say there's a full circle. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be eating. I guess this is going to be good. I'm going to like just drinking this thing. And then it's like, no, this is actually really easy and
think
fun.
about
I don't have to-
anything.
Yep. And then when it turns the corner and you're back to like thinking about food again, time to eat.
Yeah.
And then it's a nice way to,
That's really good.
I don't know. That's just my take.
That's the Reagan trend.
Stamp it, hashtag it.
I love it. Yeah. Diet trends are fascinating to me. And I love researching like what about them is good. And I like trying
Different
stuff
things,
too.
yeah,
I
same.
even like skin, beauty stuff.
We both done the parasite cleanse multiple times.
Yes, I'm actually about to start one again.
I have a week and a couple days left.
Ooh, I think my stuff gets in this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's been a fun one too. I always feel better after I do it.
I always feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Because it's a multi-layered cleanse. It's not just parasites. It's candida and heavy metals and stuff. It's
Yeah.
all together.
And you're eating cleaner
And
while you do it.
you don't not eat
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
have you want to eat while you're doing it. It helps keep your body.
Yeah, it feels detoxing, which I
Yeah,
like. I
I
like
like it.
detoxing stuff where I'm just
Yeah.
like, I want to feel cleansed.
Yes.
So it's
Cleanse the palate.
Yeah. But anyways,
Anyway,
I won't be doing the cabbage diet probably anytime soon.
no, about the master cleanse. I got a Word doc
Send
from
me the Word doc.
1996. Microsoft.
If you guys want the Master Cleanse Word doc,
Don't ask. It's gone.
Reagan has it.
Oh,
memorized in
can
her
you
heart.
imagine? Oh, I also did one time the raw diet. I did that for a few days.
I've done that too.
Have you? I have a
Then
couple
I
books.
tried. That's when I decided, oh, this is a good time to try. What's the really intense workout that CrossFit for the first time?
While you're on the raw diet?
When I was eating raw fruits and vegetables in the middle of summer
Oh my gosh.
with people I didn't really know. I passed out in the class. Had to take a little breather.
I
I
guess.
said, I've just eaten raw fruits and vegetables today.
So maybe we could do one or the other.
I went home and ate a banana.
Because it's raw.
It's raw.
Oh, my gosh, isn't that funny?
Okay, what's our drink today?
This is what we call a trip-eye situation. Man, I feel like we're having like beach days in February.
I'm going to do our daybreak Paloma. Let's go ahead and get iced up baby cakes.
In here?
Yep, iced in there and in here.
They call me Ice Girl. Ice, 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 ice.
Girl, they call me the girl. We're doing Blanco tequila. We're doing fresh squeezed grapefruit juice, Avi.
Ice your glasses.
We're doing fresh squeezed lime. Doing some agave syrup and some pineapple juice. So I don't have a juicer right now, so I tried to just like do like a puree type thing with the pineapple, with fresh pineapple, and it tastes amazing, but it's too thick. So we're just gonna use it sparingly, but we're just gonna do some regular pre-canned pineapple.
So we good.
Ready? Okay. Ready? Okay. 2 ounces. Again, Lalo. I just love this one. I like the G4 a lot, as we all know, but I actually prefer to sip the G4, and then, this is great for mixing. We're doing 2 ounces of Blanco. How you doing, sweetheart? Good. How I set it up is 1 1/4 ounce of pineapple juice. What I think I'm going to do, because why not? We're going to go ahead and do the 1 1/4 ounce of this, and then we're going to top it with my fluffy. What do you think of that?
I feel like a good rule of thumb is like, oh, should I do a little more? Yes.
I feel
The
like
answer
that
is
too.
yes.
Yes.
Really in
Always.
anything. I love grapefruit.
God, me too.
I love a Paloma.
Love it. Okay, lime juice, 1/2 ounce. And 1/4 to 1/2 ounce of agave nectar. Let's see what happens. Oh.
You ever cooked a grapefruit? How dark you want it?
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I'm gonna top it with a little of my pineapple whip. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Let's make the little.
Man, I feel like we're having like beach days in February.
When the weather's cold,
You
you
have
have to like.
you
find
have
a way
to
to-
drink summer.
You have to put the summer in your life somehow. Sunrise Paloma.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, I love it.
Hug.
I love it.
Stop it now.
I love the pineapple.
Oh my
God.
Don't do it. Mm.
It's the puree on top for me.
Oh, okay. I don't even know if
Wow.
I don't know if I can speak right now. Tell us what's in it.
Okay. You want to make a sunrise Paloma? That's what you're going to do.
Mm.
You're going to put some tequila in 2 ounces. And then you're going to put in some pineapple juice. And that's going to be
An ounce and a half.
about an ounce and a half. Then you're going to put in some grapefruit juice. About an ounce and a half. Then a little bit of whip.
We have some lime too. We have lime, like a 1/2 ounce of lime juice in
Lime
there.
juice?
Yep.
A
Squeeze.
teens of agave.
Like a 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce.
And then you shake, shake, shake.
Shake.
Pour it over ice.
Uh-huh.
Then you're going to put a
Put the
little
whip.
puree on top.
Oh.
If you're not making this with the puree, you're not making it. You're not making
What is your
it.
life? So then, as you can see, Chili did a beautiful job of doing a little quick broil on our garnish.
Boil the grapefruit.
That is so
That's
good.
good.
I've tried it.
Ooh. Oh, that's good.
That's a tasty treat.
Oh, that's a tasty treat right there.
Here, let's cheers our.
Boop. Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, well, cheers. Cheers to the sunrise. Sunrise Paloma.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can email us at cocktailcharacterspod@gmail.com.
Yes, or you can like, follow, subscribe, all of the above. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify. So please find us on all those platforms or whichever one you prefer.
Yeah, we'd love it. And special thanks to our production crew, our one-man show, Gabe.
Yes.
Keeping it together for us, Highland Forge Media.
Yes, he's amazing. This podcast would not have happened without him. The consistency, the level of production. It's
Fantastic.
all gotten better since they've been involved.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
been wonderful.
Thank you so much.